In this video, I'll be taking you with me as I get hand-tied Invisible Bead Method extensions installed for the very first time. Why I went with IBE is that IBE will not have any tension on the scalp, no scalp irritation, and the beads will not be exposed. So if one day you want to be able to wear your hair up, you can wear it up. You can also obviously have your hair worn down, but with the application of the hand-tied extensions of the IBE is that there shouldn't be any damage or too much tension on your natural hair. So before getting the hand-tied extensions installed, here's a before of what my hair currently looks like. So my hair right now is about 16 to 17 inches long. And I do have layers throughout my hair right now. As you can see, my hair is curled. I have a little texturizing spray, so that's what is creating the illusion that my hair does have a little bit more fullness to it. So my hair is described as medium fine. So typically when I do not have my hair curled, it feels pretty fine and pretty flat. So I'm really excited to add more length and fullness to my hair. I'm really most excited for the fact that I can be able to throw my hair up in a ponytail. As many of you guys know, I am an athlete and I also love to be able to have my hair up in a ponytail, as well as being able to do high buns and cute hairstyles and still have the hand-tied extensions be undetectable. And also I love the fact that my natural hair too shouldn't be damaged with the way that this method is done. So I'm excited to give this a shot. So pricing and upkeep for these extensions is different than any other methods that I have tried for at-home use. And me personally, I haven't tried any other types of extensions out there that have been sewn in or taped into my hair. So first time experience for me. I'm really excited for this. So throughout this video, I will take you through the pricing, the upkeep. So the next time you see me, I will be having my hand-tied extensions installed by Haley with the IBE method. So I'll be taking you with me as we get them installed, and you will see my after results. So I just got to the salon and today we are installing hand-tied extensions for the very first time. I'm going to get a partial foil done and then we're going to do 2 rows of hand-tied extensions. I'm so excited. So here is the finished hair. Needless to say, I am obsessed. You're probably gonna hear me keep saying this because I keep looking at it in the mirror and I'm just like, oh my gosh, this looks so just seamless. You can barely even see my natural hair with it. It just all blends so well. I love the color that she did. She did a partial. We went more for a neutral beigey blonde. Didn't want it too cool, but also didn't want it too warm. I tend to get pretty brassy, which a lot of blondes do, but I love the color, especially the color of the extensions. And one of the things I really love about the extensions is that the roots of where the hand-tied wefts are, is it just blends and matches my roots so seamless. So she did a really great job color matching and picking the color for my rows, but I love that I can flip this up and flip it down. My rows just feel a little bit tender, where it's sewn in. I mean, that's expected because these are literally sewn into my hair. Now, I was telling her too, when I was getting them installed, I was expecting it to feel a lot heavier with how much hair I have, and for it to almost feel a lot tighter with how it's sewn in, but honestly, I can barely feel them. Now it's starting to feel a little bit more tender right around where it's sewn in. That's expected. I did look on other reviews of other people getting these installed, and they did say that going into the next day to 48 hours, it did feel a little bit more tender than when it was initially installed with the IBE method, but it starts to becomes something that you get used to. But I'm really liking how it's feeling right now, and I don't have any headaches right now, so it'll be interesting like with sleeping in with these for the first time. But I can throw my hair up in a ponytail. I'll probably do that throughout this video, and I am so excited with the fact that I get to wake up with these in my hair and not have to like take them in, take them out. So we'll see how these curls wear throughout the week, when I need to shower and wash the hair, and what it's gonna be like styling the hair and upkeeping it. So I'll keep you guys updated, so stay tuned, and I'll check in with you later this week. So here's our day 3 check-in, and this is what my hair looks like. I cannot believe that it's been 3 days since I had them installed. I haven't used any hot tools since Haley initially styled my hair. So again, she did like that alternating curl pattern with just the clamp, and we've got these tousled texture curls now. This makes me really excited for all like the new hairstyles I'll be able to explore with this type of like body shape and curl to the hair. So usually by like day 2 and day 3 is when I start to do like my cute hairstyles. So I'm really looking forward to all the new hairstyles I'll be able to do in the future. And as for the tenderness of the rows, I've gotten used to sleeping with them in. It does feel a little bit heavier now. I think my hair and my head's just adjusting to the fact that like I have more like weight on it. So I did pop in an Advil just to relieve any soreness, but other than that, feeling pretty good. I haven't thrown my hair up in a ponytail or a bun yet, but I probably will do that later this week. So speaking of later this week, I'll check in with you guys, and I will most likely be checking in when I wash my hair for the first time, and I am going to style my hair. So I'm gonna curl my hair on camera for the first time with my Handtied Extensions, and I'll give you guys my final thoughts. That's it so far. Again, I'm loving them. So I'll see you guys in a bit. So I'm back. And tonight we're going to wash the hair for the first time. So we've made it 5 days without washing the hair, and I am so stinking happy because usually I hit about like day 3 or day 4 when I really need to wash my hair. So if anything, I could throw in like some dry shampoo, absorb any oils, refresh the hair, prolong the hairstyles that I have been doing. Going into day 4, I threw my hair up in a ponytail, and today it's in a high bun. So we're about ready to wash the hair. So I'm going to hop in the shower. Now for washing my hair, it is recommended to wash and shampoo each row at a time. So I'm going to let my hair down. I'm going to section out my hair. So I'm going to shampoo the bottom row first. Once that is rinsed out after it's shampooed for the bottom row, I'm going to then go into the top row, shampoo the top row with letting that down, and then rinse that out, and then I'll use conditioner like mid-length to ends. After I hop out of the shower, I'll be back to do a smooth blowout. So it's going to be ready and dried for my very first like curling hairstyling session by myself tomorrow. So I'm gonna go hop in the shower, and I'll see you guys in a bit. So here's what the hair currently looks like with a smooth blowout. Now the tool that I used was a Blowoutdryer Brush. This is like a 2-in-1. It's like a hair dryer and a round brush combined together, which honestly made it so much easier for me to blow out my hair. I thought it'd be a lot more difficult than it was, but just with starting with towel dried hair and then doing small sections at a time and blowing it out, you will have your hair blown out really in no time. So really happy that I can use this with my extensions now. I've been using this for like 2 years prior, so even without my extensions, I love this tool. So I'll attach in the description of this video this blow dryer brush. Now my hair naturally does have like a soft wave and curl to it, but it has blended pretty well even with the extensions with this blowout. But probably if I wear my hair straight, I'll probably need to really like straighten out a couple of pieces up in the face that tend to really wave out and get curly. But aside from that, it blends pretty well. My hair looks super long right now. The next time you see me, it will be the next morning, and I will be curling my hair for the first time. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. So it is now the next day, and I'm so excited to personally curl my new hair for the very first time. We're actually on day 6 now, so the fact that I was able to go through like 5 days without washing my hair was so awesome. And my curls held for so long since Haley had initially curled it at the salon. For me today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using a long barrel curler. I'm going to show you how I'm curling my hair. This is a Bio-Ionic long barrel curler. I love this, especially for long hair. So now that I have extensions, I'm so excited to give this a shot and see how quickly I'm able to curl my hair with this. I also have an 1.25 inch too as well. Love that too. So I could go through a mix between those two, but I'm just going to use this one today. Before I go into using that, I'm going to add a little bit more product to help with thermal heat protection and then to help with smoothing the hair. Once I do that, I'm also going to brush through my hair, and also I'm going to section up my hair and work from my nape on up. So let's get into curling the hair. Now to wrap up this vlog, here are some questions that you guys had to ask me on Instagram and how to care for them and some facts that just stand out about them. So to start off with, let's talk about pricing. This was the biggest question. Pricing can vary when it comes to hand-tied extensions, especially with the methods that you're doing. Again, you have to remember, I did the Invisible Bead Extension method with Haley. She's certified in that method. There are tons of different methods out there, and pricing again varies not only on the method that you're going with, where you live, the salon you're going to, the stylist that you're seeing, experience. So do your research. Again, I highly recommend the IBE method. So far, I'm loving it. With the IBE method, I will actually attach in the description a link to a IBE certified stylist locator. So you can look up in this link stylists who are certified in this method. So if you wanted to do a consultation with them local to you and ask them questions and see if this is a good fit for you, that is something that you can do. So definitely go and check out that link in the description of this video. And going back to pricing, so the biggest factor for any really hand-tied extension install will most likely be the cost of the hair itself. So hand-tied extensions, typically your hand-tied extension stylist, whatever method that you do, especially the IBE method, they will go through specific lines for these hand-tied extensions so that they know the quality of the hair that they are working with and that they are putting on your head. The quality of the hair. So the hair is really high quality. So this is real hair. You can heat style it. The hair was the most expensive investment for me for the hand-tied extension install. My hand-tied extension hair itself cost around $800. But you have to keep in mind that the longer that you go in length, the more it's gonna cost. And the more hair that you add, you're gonna have more wefts of hair. So more wefts and more length will be a little bit more on the pricier side. I have 22 inches. We did cut it up to 20. I wanted to have more length to work with rather than go down the road of getting 18s and knowing that it's gonna be very close to like the length that I have for my hair as it would grow out over like the next year. So I wanted more hair to be able to play with, work with, and if I needed to trim them up, I could trim them up and have that peace of mind. Now with doing 22s, I needed to do 2 rows instead of just 1 because we needed it to blend more seamless. If we just did that length and didn't add more fullness to it, it would not look as seamless and blended as it does. I'm really happy with the length that I did and the way that we trimmed them and the placement of these extension pieces. So with choosing the hair to go with and the length, those are just conversations that you will have with your hairstylist at your consultation. Now, Haley's pricing, for example. So this will just give you a general overview of how much these can cost and the investment for what it can look like, especially long term. For me, even still looking at the pricing now and considering the quality and the experience that I've had so far with it, hands down, so worth it. So pricing again can vary based on the desired look and volume that you're getting with your extensions. So it can range anywhere between $900 to $1,600 on up. Your first install for hand-tied extensions will typically consist of installing your extensions, custom coloring your extensions, a cut and style, and a take-home care package. Now, your stylist may not do that, but that is something that Haley provided. Love that she did that. For my take-home hair care package, she gave me like a guide that like walks through everything from how to care for my hair, things to consider, facts that I'm going to share with you guys. But it came in this cute little bag. I got 2 scrunchies, so I've been using these. She also gave me a little clip for sectioning out my hair, which has been awesome for showering. I've been getting a lot of use out of the scrunchies. So thank you, Haley, because this is a whole lot of hair. I'm not using like the same ponytails like I used to. And she also gave me a Kevin Murphy hair oil to take home. I'm going to end up probably grabbing this for myself. I really have loved putting this on like the middle of my hair onto the ends. It's really smoothed out my hair, leaving my hair feeling so just like soft. So aside from that, she also gave me a brush that I've been using quite a bit because you really want to make sure that you are detangling your extensions. Again, it's a whole lot of hair, so it can get tangled up pretty easily. Regular color maintenance of your natural hair will most likely be an additional cost for you. So keep that in mind when you're factoring in making this investment in the long run. So with the custom color of the extensions, she actually never colored these, but she did pick this color based off of my preference for what I wanted, and then a color that we can maintain throughout the year, especially when I upkeep with like partial foils or full foils. For the install, the hand-tied extensions, each row was $200 for the install. So I have 2 rows installed into my hair, $200 each. And then the color added onto that is just an additional cost. So the second most asked question is, how long can you go in between? Like, what is the maintenance like? It's typically 6 to 10 weeks depending on your at-home care and how fast like your hair grows out. So that's where the reapplication and the move up of the rows come in. So as your hair starts to grow out, your extensions will grow out. So you have to go in 6 to 10 weeks, get them moved up. She just removes them and just takes the hair and moves them right up. The reapplication is just, again, $200 per row. So again, it could vary and be determined at your initial install and consultation with your stylist. So how long does the hair typically last? So your hair for your hand-tied extensions, your wefts, should last you anywhere between 9 to 12 months, especially with proper at-home care and use of professional products. How long these installs can take? Honestly, I thought it was gonna take a lot longer, but it really was only like 3 to 4 hours for me. Actual move-ups and the reinstalls are a lot quicker than the initial install. So another big question is, can you pull up your hair? This was the biggest question that I had, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like for a ponytail. Oh, you guys. So I'm gonna take my scrunchie. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna flip my hair over, and you're gonna see that you can't even see. So first, initially, the rows felt really tight. It's loosened up a little bit, so I have no problem pulling my hair up in a ponytail. I also can put it up into a bun too as well, but this is a lot of fullness. Again, you have to remember I have 2 rows of hand-tied extensions in, but that is with a scrunchie. So I am so in love with how much fullness, how much length I have. So now that the hair is back down, we're going to wrap up this video. I'm so excited to continue to explore with all the things that I'll be able to do with my new hair and all the hairstyles I'll be able to achieve. So on the topic of hairstyles, if you go over to my Instagram @AlexisMichael, I'll post a link to that in the description of this video. I will have hair tutorials and continue to do more tutorials on different ways to style your hand-tied extensions as well as your own personal hair. So no matter what length of hair that you have, you should be able to take away techniques and tips from those tutorials and incorporate that into your own personal hairstyling routine. So go and hang out with me on Instagram at Alexis Michael. I'd love to see you over there. So I hope you found this video helpful, especially if you are considering getting hand-tied extensions installed, especially with the Invisible Bead Extension method. So be sure to click that like button on this video if you did find this helpful. And if you have any questions that I have not answered in this video, be sure to ask them in the comments below, and share this video with anyone else that you think would be interested in getting hand-tied extensions or hearing about my personal experience and first impressions. And also remember, in the description of this video, there is a link to the Invisible Bead Extension Method stylist locator, so you can find a IBE certified stylist in your area. And if you're local to me in the Seattle area and you want to get hand-tied extensions installed, I will attach my stylist, who did an incredible job, Haley's, information in the description of this video, so you can go and reach out to her and check out her work as well. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to click that subscribe button and turn on notifications before you leave so that you can stay connected to me for future videos, whether it's hairstyling videos and my continued journey with my hand-tied extensions. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!